The dollar store was out of the other cards, so I had to get these 5x7 cards. So I'm only going to use 2. Good afternoon. My name is Kaylee Lumberry, and I'm going to be speaking to you today about why I chose this topic, what is Valentine's Day, and its meaning to Germans, and how the Germans celebrate Valentine's Day. However, they do not celebrate Valentine's Day like us Americans do here in the U.S. The reason I chose this topic is because it's the month of Valentine's Day, and I used to have a foreign exchange student that lived with me and my family for about 3 months. Me and her got to be very close friends, almost like sisters. Like, it was kind of weird how we clicked. One night, we stayed up till like 3 a.m. talking about how different our cultures were and how the Germans celebrate all of their holidays. I told her when she left to go back to Germany that I was definitely going to miss her and our conversations about how different our cultures were, and visiting Germany was definitely on my bucket list. Now I'd like to move on and talk about what Valentine's Day is and its meaning to Germans. One thing I found out that's common for Germans and similar like the US is you can find gifts, cards, and chocolate specifically made for Valentine's Day. Another big attribute of Valentine's Day in Germany is big ginger cookies in the shape of a heart, decorated with frosting. The cookies usually contain some words written on them to express their feelings, or even more straightforward messages describing the lover's intentions. There's that card. Valentine's Day in Germany is mainly focused on love for the adults. Usually the adults will go out for dinner and have their special day or night. The children do not exchange little heart-shaped cards, just like in other countries they do, which I found a little odd because usually here in the U.S. you exchange cards, candy, little heart-shaped candies, and Valentine's Day gifts. Something I found interesting that is about Valentine's Day is in Germany, it's quite recent. It's only been popular within the last few decades. The chances of you getting a card or a cookie lessen if your male partner is older than 55, which is, middle age. If your partner is an elderly woman, which is someone older than 55, then it is very common for you to literally end up with nothing. There are several traditions that the Germans have taken on wholeheartedly. That includes giving cards, sweet treats such as candy, and flowers to their loved ones on this special day. There are little pigs holding flowers or 4-leaf clovers, so children, hide your eyes. Now I would like to show you my slideshow. How do Germans celebrate Valentine's Day? History of Valentine's Day in Germany. It's celebrated on February 14th. The single women put their names in a urn, and the men would choose their partner for the year by drawing names. Eventually, the Christian Church put a stop to this, which I agree with because that is pretty wrong. St. Valentine's Day was commemorate the death of martyred Saint Valentinus. The confusing part is that there were actually 3 different saints named Valentinus. The most famous Valentinus fell in love with his jailer's daughter and sent her notes signed from your Valentine. And that's why we have cards with sentiment. Fun facts about Valentine's Day in Germany. Sending cards and giving gifts of love became popular in France and England during the Middle Ages, but somehow it missed Germany at the time. Valentine's Day is not a huge German holiday, and there are less than 40% of Germans that will give their special someone a present. And that is the end of my slideshow. So, To wrap this up, I would like to thank you for listening, and I hope that you have realized how different our cultures can be and how the Germans celebrate Valentine's Day. And they do not celebrate Valentine's Day like us Americans do here in the US. Thank you for your time.